Taking the cue from Mr. Horowitz's comment about a general education, one of the students asked Horowitz how he exposed himself to music for other instruments and the music of the orchestral repertoire.
I must tell you, I am a very good sight reader. And I read the music very good. And I used to play, you know, when we didn't have, during Revolution, later, when we didn't have any orchestras, we didn't have any records, we didn't have anything, only music, sheets of music. I used to play with my teacher with the four hands all the symphonies. We play all the symphonies of Haydn, of Mozart, of Bruckner, of Mahler, everything I knew when I was 18, 19 years old. And I learned lots of compositions that you don't know even the names now, and I don't know if I remember them now, but I don't have any desire to play them now. They are maybe a little old-fashioned, and some of them are, but I knew the music, you see, in general, all music, all kinds of music, and I think it is very important of all of you to know the music, all kinds of music, not to be concentrated only in 2-3 pieces you play. Because in order to play well intermezzo of Brahms, you have to know his symphony, quartets, and requiems, and God knows what he composed. Then you understand the personality of a composer.
What do you think of competitions, piano competitions?
I'm absolutely against. Absolutely against. Full-hearted. Full-hearted, I will tell you why. First of all, you are like commis voyageurs, you know. You go with the sack and you go where I can try and things like that. And then the most important, you choose people not by excellency, but by elimination. And that's not right. You have to choose somebody by excellency, but not by elimination. I remember that in end of 19th century, we had Anton Rubinstein competition in Russia, which was a very serious one. And there were participants like young Busoni, who was 20, and others, and things like that. You know who Busoni was, all of you probably. And Busoni took a third prize. And the first prize took Mr. Heinz. Do you know who is Mr. Heinz? I don't know. But I know who is Busoni. So that's what happens sometimes, because it goes by elimination, it's not by excellency, you see. So it depends who is playing there. And then it depends, pardon me, depends on who is judging. The judges, you know, sometimes there are some politics too. Lots of politics. That's my pupil, there's the other people, I don't like this teacher, I like this one, and things, you know, it goes, and it is never clean. So I'm against that. And then what the winner he have some few $1,000 and maybe engagement with the orchestra, and what it brings him, and then he's forgotten. That's all. He doesn't make career from that. The managers like this. They engage a winner always. They give him 1-2 years, take them on probation, you know. And then, if it doesn't go, then he is the most frustrated person in the world. That's why I'm against that, you know. I think I'm right.
Mrs. Horowitz reminded her husband that he was once a judge of one of those competitions himself.
Yes, I was only once. You see, after Rachmaninoff died, and he was such a good friend of mine, and we were very close. He was much older than me. And so I can call friend because we play 4 hands, we play 2 pianos, we play so much music, tremendous amount. And after he died, so we decided to, on his name, to create something like a competition, Rachmaninoff competition, like how was the name, I don't know, something like that. Memorial, yeah. So I was one of the judges too. And so we have in Carnegie Hall was a concert. You know, I was the president of the whole thing, and I named the winner after, you know, after preliminaries and programs and things. Lots of work was done. So there was playing there were 7 or 8 judges. And I was voting for first prize for Gary Grafman, you know, pianist like that, yes. He was a youngster at that time. And there was another one quite talented, but he was more of mechanical, you know, but not very much of individual. That's what counts in music, the personality, individuality. So I was voting for Mr. Goffman. So I was 9 judges, 4 of us were for Goffman, 5 was for Mr. Lipkin. So Mr. Lipkin won the prize, and Mr. Goffman didn't. Where's Mr. Lipkin? Where's Mr. Goffman? So after I gave up, I said, I will not more anymore, I don't want that. I only tried once. I teach, I am now, by the way, in the faculty of Mannes School. Mannes School, you know, school like that. And I am a member of the faculty there. And I accept only 2 or 3 pupils, no more, because I travel and I have no time. And so oh, he's very busy. This screen for me, there is, who is that? Nadia Reisenberg and Claude Frank. This screen for me first. Some people who want to study with me. And if they are all right, they send it to me, and then I have to accept them and agree with them or not. So I took one, and I give only 5, 6 lessons, but I have to stop now because this year I'm very busy. I'm traveling a lot, and I have a lot of concerts. So I left him for 6 months, and he doesn't want to go to anybody. Well, somehow he has to wait 6 months, and that's all. In 6 months I will take him back. Because it happens to be my 50th anniversary season, and I cannot do everything, you know. And travel, and teaching, and playing, and studying, and reading, and listening, and things like that. So, but I'm teaching, I'm not depriving, you know, but I cannot call myself a teacher. I'm not a teacher, you know. But I have very good pupils. Well, Grafman studied with me a very time, and I think Mr. Janus was here. He was one of my people. I took him when he was 15 years old. I taught him for 3 or 4 months. Then I had another one for Canada, Turini, which was very talented young man.
Turning from teaching to an era in which Horowitz made his first great impression, the 20s, a very exciting time for music and other lively arts, did Horowitz have the opportunity to meet the notables of that era?
You know, I must tell you without bragging, I never brag, but I met everybody. I met everybody, all musicians from all walks of life, and I was friendly with all of them, and they were very friendly to me. We just name it. And there may be some 1 or 2 brawl I have with conductors, but that's all. But that's very little, because I'm not very temperamental in general. You know, the person of great individuality, if the pupils are very talented and wants to play something, he sometimes has to tell his teacher, you know, I'm interested with that and that and that. Would you like to hear it? Not to wait what the teacher gives it to you. Because there is nothing, absolutely something that you have to play in order to be a pianist or flutist or cellist or violinist or singer. You can do anything you want. There is nothing obligatory. Obligatory, you have a word like that? Yes, I think so. Because I translate from French, so I speak French very well. But if you tell me I want to play for you something that I don't know, the name, I take the sheet of music, I will know it in 2 days. It doesn't have to be a standard repertoire always.